everybody. Welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Rachel Picaro. Happy Tuesday. I'm so excited to get to today's show. We have so much going on. I know Georgie is here. She's got her goodies. We're going to be talking about her banana bread, her bundt cakes, all kind of action. Also, it's World Mental Health Day coming up on October 10th. So we've got a special guest in studio to talk about a collaboration. Plus, Ooze Wrestling is here. They've got some tryouts. And if you think you've got the chops, maybe you should try out. I'm going to tell you all about that event. But we do have our correspondent out and about today. I'm talking about Natalie Duran, who is at Hawaii Baptist Academy. What's happening out there, Nat?
Hi, Rachel. It's going to be a fun week together. I'm out here with my overalls and my spectacles because we're learning today. We're hanging out all day at the Hawaii Baptist Academy. And this is a school that's been kind of elevating all the keiki in faith and education for over 75 years. They actually have two different campuses. We're going to be starting off today in the elementary school over here at this new center. It's absolutely insane. This is the Discovery and Innovation Center. Then we're going to hele on over up the street to their high school center. But first, we're going to be talking with Billy, their Director of Institutional Advancement. And then because there's institutional advancement, but there's also innovation, which is this whole center, and you've kind of been spearheading the building and development of this. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, sure. So welcome to the Hugh and Mary McCormick Innovation and Discovery Center here at the Richard Bento Elementary Campus. This is a part of our larger campus expansion, a part of our campaign for transformation. So it's really a space where students can be innovative, can collaborate with one another, to learn how to just try and tinker with new things, to explore, to do research here in our learning library commons area.
I mean, yeah, check out all this selection of books. You have all the way from early grades, you have biographies going over there, a little reading nook.
Yep.
But we want to give more of a tour of this facility. Like, what was here before all of this beautifulness?
This was a blacktop.
Oh, really?
Where it was just play space for students. So it really has transformed. We worked with wonderful partners, G70 and Allied Builders, who helped to create this space and who made it really sink in to the landscape to not take away from the beauty of the remainder of the campus.
Yeah, everything just flows, and it's definitely a room for innovation. I mean, like, look at this whole area for activities.
It's huge. I mean, it's so much fun, right?
We're talking innovation. I mean, check out this new blackboard. This thing is touchscreen. We're going to talk about the open house coming up next. But this whole space is so fantastic. It's kind of an area where all the different grades for elementary school could kind of come in, play, explore, create. I mean, check out this little, what's this middle console over here? You have,
I know. It has everything to your heart's content. So even for the adults, if you want to come play with Legos, markers, different types of craft things, but it's really to get your brain just rewired and try different things, create, explore. Maybe you tried to create something and you didn't do the best and it failed.
It's okay.
But that's okay. That's what this space is for. And then we have this great makery space over here with all the machinery for students to just create and do different things.
Wow.
With plastics, wood, 3D printers, and all the fun.
I mean, this is so important to kind of inspire the kids to create literally anything they want, right?
Right. And that's the whole idea, is for them to go to the library, research the concept, come into the collab space, talk it through with their friends, come in here to actually put their hands and brains together to create it. That's what this space is all about, including all the outdoor areas too.
I mean, you haven't stopped. This kind of broke ground and finished in August, first day of school year this past year.
August 4th.
And I already see that you guys are completing different playgrounds, right?
Yes, so we have a whole brand new playground on the backside of the campus, which the students love. We have an outdoor maker space or wet lab. We have an amphitheater area, an outdoor rooftop deck. So we even had our third graders last year. They did a Shark Tank experience. And so if you had $1,000, what would you do to make the rooftop just a place of fun and exploration?
Wow.
And so the winning team, they presented in front of industry professionals and they got awarded $1,000 to execute their plan.
Oh my gosh, there's so much activities to do. We're gonna tease to an open house. It's gonna be happening later. We have a screenshot of it. This is the class of 3D, I believe. That's one of our kid friends, Jonathan. We're gonna register because it's happening November 15th to the 18th, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I just wanted to show you this because it's all this fancy. But we're going to talk about more in a little bit. We're going to heli up to the high school over there for Hawaii Baptist Academy. But in the meantime, Rachel, we're going to toss it over to you.
Thanks, Billy. Thanks, Nat. Yes, we're back here in the Hi Now Daily studio, and I have some goodies over here. Not just any goodies. We've got Georgie's goodies. How are you doing, Georgie?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you. And you brought your spread today. This all can be found at one of the farmers markets, the ones at Windward Mall. Now talk to me about how your business got started. You weren't always making these incredible bundt cakes and bread. So tell me how Georgie's Goodies started.
So in 2020, during COVID, I found myself getting depressed, and I found myself unemployed. And so I was severely depressed and had a nervous breakdown between 2020 and 2023. I finally started coming out of it, and I needed something to do with my hands, with myself. So I started baking banana bread. And from that, I just grew momentum, started selling the banana bread, went to bundt cakes and rum cakes and all flavors and sizes. And so he brings me here today where I'm trying to not only grow my business, but give back.
Absolutely. I love that you said, it got you out of this funk that you were in. And it was so good for you because it was a distraction. I sometimes find baking or getting your hands going, it's a distraction and it's like therapeutic in a way.
Absolutely.
And baking was so good for you and obviously good for the community because these things look fantastic. Talk to me about the different bundt cakes that you have right here. So many different flavors.
So if we start next to you, Rachel, we have our birthday cake, pound cake, which is filled with buttercream vanilla frosting. And then we have here next our top seller strawberry pound cake.
Wow.
So it's strawberry flavor through and through. And we have over here our Oreo cookies and cream pound cake. These all are in our mini sizes, 6 inches.
Ooh, yum. And then what is that one next to you?
Our macadamia nut banana bread. We have killer banana bread. So we have all different sizes, flavors, chocolate chip, walnut, plain, all kinds.
You name it, she's got it over there at Windward Mall. Now you're there on Saturdays, yes?
On Sundays.
Oh, I messed that one up. Sundays, but and Wednesdays it's every
other Wednesday. So not
Wednesday.
Tomorrow, but next week Wednesday we'll be there.
Okay, got you. Next week Wednesday, and then on Sundays, Windward Mall. And then you have different sizes down below. It's already beautifully packaged, so you just pick it up and go.
Yes, so we have our colorful buntlets here, which come in many, many different flavors. And next to that, we have a full-size lemon crunch pound cake,
oh, that's
which is
the
our
number
top
one
seller. Yes.
Oh my
Everybody
goodness.
loves our lemon crunch. And
how big is that one?
10-inch right there.
10-inch.
That's a standard bundt size.
Okay, that looks good. And when you cut into that, it's the lemon flavoring?
Absolutely. Lots of zest, lots of flavor.
Oh yeah, you can see the zest right on the top. And then for just that little tiny bit of sweetness that you want, you have the perfect size.
Yes, baby buns in just 2 inches. They're perfect bite size, eat with your fingers. Good for sharing, parties, poo-poo. We do all kinds of events.
Okay, well, now I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna snag one, is that okay?
Please do.
Okay, while I snag and eat this one, you said this is the best seller.
Yes.
The lemon. I'm gonna grab that one. You tell us a little bit about you supporting a certain nonprofit.
Yes, through our Benefit Bunts program, we are supporting Mental Health America Hawaii, and we really want to support their programs like Mental Health First Aid, which helps adults working with children to know how to support them in a mental health crisis. So they help you to know when to call for help, how to talk to them, how to respond appropriately, and it really helps teachers, even peers, other teens know how to react in those situations. And I'm so proud to support them in their efforts.
Yeah, so every time you go and support and buy some of these bundt cakes, a portion of that will be going over to that nonprofit, yes?
Absolutely. We're going to be giving 10% of our fourth quarter profits with Mental Health America Hawaii.
Okay, I have a feeling you're going to be donating a lot of money over to that nonprofit because this is so good. It's so soft, and that's what I think bunts are really known for, is like this nice, thick, and like, it's so good, like lots of butter or something.
Yes, lots of butter and eggs in there.
And love. And love. I
love.
think that's what it is, yeah? So go ahead and visit her Sundays and every other Wednesday at Windward Mall. You can see if you scan the QR code right on your screen, all the information will be there. So go ahead and support Mental Health America Hawaii, and of course Georgie's and Goodies. We're gonna go to break, and we're gonna go keep eating all this good stuff. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, Rachel. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll be right back. So good, this one. You did me wrong, boy.
Give me the chair.
Okay, yeah.
Hold on.
I think that did it, right?
You all right?
You know, if you ever wanted to take your wrestling to the next level, Ooze Wrestling. Yeah, they've got some tryouts, and I think I'm in, honestly. Just sign me up, because I think pretty good. What do you think, guys?
Jesus Christ.
I think you hurt him.
Get the chair one more time.
Please,
He stood
don't
back
get the
up
chair.
with
Time out. Hit him.
No.
Hit him. No.
He's
Champion.
orderly.
Come on. Oh my God. We're on television. He's the
Oh
champion.
my God. Okay, we got Kaimana, who I almost knocked out. I could have done better, right? No?
Little bit.
Little bit?
But there was some pain to it. Yes.
And then we got the real deal Donley over here.
that was
And we've
it.
got Dean Ramos, all from Ooze Wrestling. Yep. I mentioned earlier you guys have tryouts going on Thursday. Some other things are happening. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Sure. So Thursday from 3 to 4 p.m., we're having tryouts at Hawai and Brian's. So if you're interested in either becoming a ring announcer, a referee, or pro wrestlers, we're having tryouts at Hawai and Brian's. If you want to sign up, you should email our boss, Radiant Rain. You can get her email address, I think, on there.
Yeah,
Or
we're gonna have all the information.
Easy thing is Oos Wrestling on Instagram. So that's UCE_wrestling.
Okay, so talk to me about the tryouts. I'm not sure if you both have gone through the tryouts at different times or whatnot, but you guys are very experienced wrestlers. What should these wrestlers be coming in with? What kind of knowledge or some tips that you have for them so that maybe they can make the team?
It's actually an open trial, so anybody can try. The main thing you need to be is dedicated.
Okay.
Dedicated and just soak in all the info you can and just stay loyal to the game. Just keep on going. Like the first time I ever trained, it felt like I was in a car crash.
Oh.
I had a big Nike footprint on my head, big chop hand on my chest. I just went the next day, kept on going. Maybe I'm a sucker for pain, I don't know.
Well, you just wait till you take your shirt off and then you see what I do to your
yeah.
back.
Yeah,
You just wait, man.
It's all pink and blue.
And then for you, I gotta ask you, you were telling me one of the highlights of your career. You gotta share that with everybody. I thought that was real cool.
Yeah, one of the highlights of my career so far is being able to wrestle in front of my dad. and my mom as well. But my dad is a first-generation pro wrestler, and so I'm a second generation. And being able to do it not only once but twice, I won 2 championships in front of him. So that was a really big accomplishment for me, and I'm so glad I was able to do it.
Oh my goodness! And then you were wrestling with his dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I know.
Generational.
I'm
only 21.
Him uncle.
I'm only 21, gang. Come on. I'm only 21.
I've seen his license, yes.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so this is happening on Thursday. I mentioned all the
Thursday, yep.
information that we have, but there's also a show that's going on right after that.
Doors open at 6:30. We have all the local professional wrestlers, and we also have fly-ins, like we were discussing earlier.
Yeah.
So what's awesome about this, and I want to connect the dots with the tryouts. It's an opportunity for anyone to be involved in the professional wrestling business. I'm not a wrestler, so it's just kind of cool to see how the magic happens, and also encourage, like Kaimanu was talking about, there's veterans who pass on knowledge. So this is your opportunity. If wrestling is something you want to get involved in, whether a professional wrestler, I do a lot of logistics stuff and marketing stuff. So if you want to get involved, this is your opportunity.
Yeah.
And Friday, for everyone else who just wants to enjoy the show, Thursday, 6:30, doors open. We got tickets on Eventbrite. Just follow Oos Wrestling.
Where's the show going to be at?
Hawaiian Brian's.
Hawaiian Brian. So it's going to be the tryouts and the show right
Yep.
after, all at Hawaiian Brian. So go ahead and get those tickets. But just talking about the wrestling scene here in Hawaii, back you were mentioning in like the 60s, it was really popular.
Yes.
And then now it's
100%.
like making a comeback
Yep.
too. And so
Yep.
just having all these experienced wrestlers from worldwide coming in here
Yep.
and having that expertise and
Yes.
all of that, it's very cool to see, right?
Yeah, it's exciting. And it's, for me, just being in Hawaii and like seeing everybody's story, like Don's story unfold. Everyone has a story to tell, and why not through professional wrestling?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, now, any more last words for those who may be thinking of going to the tryouts? I mean, do you have to be strong? Do you have to be charismatic? Do you have to put on a good show? Should they bring a resume?
You can do all of
need
the
resume.
above. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. We're open to anybody and everybody. Just think of it as an audition. That's what it basically is. See if you can soak in the knowledge and just come back.
Okay.
Yeah, we have awesome coaches through
Yeah,
Radiant
100%.
Rain and Aleki.
Aleki, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. So go ahead and check them out on Thursday for the tryouts and the show. It's going to be a good time over there at Hawaiian Brian's. We're going to have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. Mahalo, guys, for joining me. I'm so sorry.
Thanks for having us.
No, it's good.
He's
it's
scared
good.
of me now.
It's good. It's good.
Go on, get it.
I'm okay.
Get it,
I
get
want to
it.
help him. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Rotarians across Hawaii are helping to end polio. Joining me now is Nancy Cabral, District Governor with Hawaii Rotary. I know that End World Polio Day is coming up, and you folks are doing some special things with the organization. But let's start off with what Hawaii Rotarians are doing to end polio.
Hawaii Rotarians have been involved for the last, well, our clubs are 120 years old, and we have been involved for many of these last 40 years, 38 years to work with our international members throughout the world. And one of our big things is money, because it takes money to do everything. So all of our clubs make a commitment to donate a certain portion of money, and that money then joins in with money from the Rotarians. We have we have 50 clubs here in Hawaii, and we have about 1,400 members with our youth members in that. And then we all make that commitment. And over the years, many Rotarians from Hawaii have traveled all over the world to administer the vaccine. So we're all part of it, both hands-on and financially.
Awesome. Now, you're asking for help, whether that be donations, or maybe you guys are looking for more Rotarians out there to come and join the fight, right?
Right. Oh, always looking for more Rotarians, and because we don't just do where we have the goal of eliminating polio around the world, and we are on the verge. We are so close. It's really exciting. We will see that in the next few years. So Rotarians are very excited to, after 38, 40 years of working on this, to be able to get to the end of it. And then that horrible disease will be eliminated throughout the world. And people don't realize it because it's been we haven't had it in the United States since the mid-50s and it was eliminated here in the 50s and then Rotary took it up in the late 70s and then really took it on as a campaign in the 1980s, and it's taken now this many years to get to where we really have most of the world. Right now, polio, the active wild vaccine is in Afghanistan and Pakistan. And of course, those are countries that are war-torn. But those countries and their leaders are now supporting our efforts and give military aid and escort to our Rotarians. Some of our Rotarians have traveled to these countries, and I know our international president was there in Afghanistan and Pakistan just a year ago to administer the vaccine. So
wow. Now you mentioned here in the U.S. we haven't seen polio since 1950s. You're mentioning.
Right.
Where are we at right now? I know that you mentioned there's no cure, so that's why you were saying that the vaccines are so important.
Yeah, there is no cure still to this horrible disease, and people die from that, and they're also paralyzed. So it is definitely a life-changing alteration in your life if you catch it. And we're not sure how. I mean, they catch it through the air and through touching. And children are much more prone. So the goal is to eliminate it from all children, and then we will be able to control it. So we're working with the vaccines in Afghanistan and Pakistan right now. And we also, though, are monitoring the wastewater systems all over the world, because we have to keep it from coming up. There's variances of it. And so until we're finished with all of it, and we've done hundreds of millions of vaccines already this year, and we're so happy because in Afghanistan and Pakistan, there's only 33 cases this year. Last year we had 99. So we're almost at the end of the year. So we're slowly getting rid of this and controlling it. But we'll be about 10 more years of having to monitor the whole world, because you have to make sure it's out. And speaking of 10 years, I heard that if Rotarians were to stop today, potentially in 10 years, and nobody's doing anything to eliminate that, with our world travel, it would be back in the United States at the same rates it was in the 50s, which is pretty terrifying.
Wow, and that's why it's so important to give if you can. Go to their website so that you can learn more about donating. And also, End World Polio Day is coming up October 24th. We're gonna hear more information later on this month. But thank you so much, Nancy, for joining me today.
Thank you very, very much.
All right, and we're gonna have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. Mahalo.
Mahalo. Thank you.
Welcome back. It's that time of year when Kupuna with Medicare can and should review and make changes to their plans. And here to share all the important info on that is Kelly Lopez of AARP Hawaii. Thank you for being here.
Aloha. Thank you for having me. Yes, it's that time of year again. So starting October 15th through December 7th, Kupuna should be looking at their Medicare plan. They got a huge book in the mail. And of course, you might not want to have to go through that because going through insurance is fun for everybody. No, not really. So ARP is partnering with SHIP, which is the Hawaii State Health Insurance Assistance Program. They have trained volunteers who can help you go through your current plan, think about what may have changed, and if you want to change your plan. It's an opportunity to do that. We at heart absolutely encourage people, do not just say, I'll go with the plan I have this year. You really want to take a look, especially if your medication changed, your healthcare provider may have changed, the prices are going to go up and or down, so you're going to want to take a look at that. So that's really important for Medicare open enrollment.
Wow, that was a reminder to me with any type of open enrollment. Always make sure you're checking what you got to make changes because things are always changing.
Exactly. It's
Right?
not your body hasn't stayed the same. I mean, if you're lucky like you maybe, but you know, year after year things change. You want to change your plan.
Yeah, okay, you heard it. Change the plan or at least look at what you got.
Exactly.
See if you want to change things up. And then you guys are having an event and it's the shredding event. That's a good one.
Absolutely. It's one of our most popular programs actually is because, I don't know if you know, but if you actually want to go to somewhere to get a box of documents shredded, it's going to cost you at least $100.
Wow.
So ARP is offering free document shredding as part of our partnership with Access. And this year, for those who pay attention to this and they come every year, we're no longer in IAEA, we're at their Access Center in Kapolei.
Okay, say that one more time for those who weren't listening.
Yes, don't show up at the IAEA facility, go to the Kapolei facility, but even more importantly, make sure you contact us and make a reservation. The traffic was really bad the last time, so we're glad they moved it to Kapolei. Contact us, go to aarp.org/local, and you'll be able to, from there, go in, register, and sign up for a time. We got it all organized, we got lots of volunteers. You get to bring 2 boxes per person in a car. So I don't know, maybe we should limit the number of people. We might have a truck of people with, so 2 boxes.
Carpool.
Yeah, carpool.
Yeah.
Two boxes per person in the vehicle. But please, we encourage you, if you come, also bring a donation of food or a check for the Hawaii Food Bank. We're collecting for that nonprofit as well. But importantly, October 18th is actually just next week Saturday. Kapolei.
That's where you gotta be.
Make sure you register.
Register. And then you mentioned the 2 box per person. I asked, you have to be an AARP member.
No, you don't have to be an ARP member, and you actually don't have to be kupuna. If you register with us, get your name, get your time slot, you're in.
I'm rolling out with my 2 keiki and 6 boxes, and then I'd be like, no, they wanted this shredded. No, they said.
Yes.
And then there's so many other things happening on the neighbor island as well.
Absolutely. So we're always really have so many opportunities. I just want to say again, go to aarp.org/local, and you can put in your zip code. And whatever we're having in your community will come up, but also events from across the country. So neighbor islands, we're not forgetting about you at all. We have in Hilo an event also on the 18th for people to come and learn about what you want to think about as you're retiring. So it's a financial workshop. It's what you need to do, how you should save your money, recognizing that over time as you age, how much you need to save is going to change. Focus on Medicare and Social Security. So that's happening. We have a webinar or action activity related to fraud in Maui. And that one's going to be on the 23rd at the Cameron Center. Again, go on our website. We have an event on Kauai and Hilo related to caregiving.
All right.
Respite for people. So just so much out there all the time. Basically, we got something happening every week.
Covering all the bases, right?
All the bases.
So the shredding event that's happening, also open enrollment for Medicare, all kind of things that are happening. Make sure you go ahead and check out their website. Kirli, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. Aloha, everyone.
All right, we're gonna have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. We're gonna take a quick break and then come on back.
aloha. Welcome back to High Now Daily. We held it up here because we're at the High School Hawaii Baptist Academy facility, and we have their Director of Academics, Darren Oshiro, with us. How's it going? And also we have one of their legendary athletes, Emerson Cisco. How's it going, you guys? Thanks for coming up. But Darren, I want to start with you because there's so much different sports that you guys offer here. Let's talk about those programs.
There's about 20 different sports. Half of them are comprised completely of HBA students. Those are basketball, volleyball, cross country, golf, tennis, bowling, cheerleading. And new this year will be girls flag football and surfing. The sports that I didn't mention, like football, baseball, and soccer, we combine with students from other small schools under the umbrella of Pac-5, which is a co-op.
Oh, that's so awesome. And you yourself are an HBA graduate, correct? What year are you?
1986.
Did you play sports also?
A little.
Oh, he was more of a books guy. I'm just
Yes,
kidding.
yes.
So we want to talk about also the accomplishments that you have like kind of led throughout the different sports, the different teams throughout the years, and most notably last year.
Well, last year we were real proud of our girls varsity volleyball team and our boys varsity cross country team. They both won their respective Division II state championships. Our girls cross country was a state runner-up. We had an individual who was a state runner-up in sport or air riflery for Pac-5. But we're probably most proud of our continuing high level of participation overall.
Yeah, that's right too, because it's a lot of the academics of the students here. Not only are they're crunching at the books, but also they not only play one sport, but play multiple sports throughout the year, and it seems like everyone's thriving, correct?
Yes, I think annually we have about 70 to 72% that participate in sports, and about 30 to 35% of those play multiple sports.
Jeez, we gotta talk about this. Speaking of accomplishments, we gotta shout out, because Emerson was a part of getting this crazy trophy last year in the sport of volleyball. How does it feel to kind of be a part of a team to kind of get to this point?
It's amazing. It takes a lot of teamwork. It's not just an individual sport. It's a whole team along with the coaches just always pushing us and making us better people daily.
Oh my gosh, she's like media trained in sports, you guys. I love it. So I'm too. Go Eagles. I love it. So when did you start playing sports? Did you always know you were athletic, or did the school kind of help guide you towards what's perfect for you and what feels right?
Yeah, ever since I was little, I've always played volleyball. I've played since elementary, and then I joined the girls varsity team sophomore year. So just really a great opportunity to be part of.
Very cool. What's one of your favorite memories kind of being here at HBA as a student, playing in sports, being here in the academics?
Well, just like Mr. Oshiro said, definitely being part of being the state champions. You know, it was a big arena to be part of. It was loud. We couldn't hear each other. But just in that moment, it was really rewarding to just see how much our effort and all hard work was put to use. And it was truly a great moment to be a part of.
And more memories to come, right? How confident are you feeling for this year, upcoming years?
I am very confident that we will win this year, I promise.
Right, because she's playing tonight. Who are you playing?
We play Sacred Hearts Academy.
Okay, we're gonna be cheering you on, and the other school too. We're just here to have a good time. But I kind of want to go back to you, Darren, on talking about how the academics has shaped all these students, because you guys offer many different sports. A lot of the teams, students cycle through those sports. How has it kind of shaped them in teamwork, dedication, discipline?
Well, one of the things that we talk about at the national level is education-based athletics, which means that we really view sports as an extension of the classroom. So, you know, a lot of the lessons that we believe are trying to be taught at home, we try to also teach here at school. So lessons like dealing with setbacks, coming back from not making a team maybe, but a big one is time management. So just kind of balancing all that is going on as a student. We feel like athletics really helps with that.
And also as adult, we still have to figure out time management too. You know, if you want to find more information on how you could be like this Emerson over here, go to hba.net. Find more information about Hawaii Baptist Academy, because they have an open house coming up on November 15th. But in the meantime, we're going to go to break and talk to two more students here at the Academy. Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Okay, let's go play.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. World Mental Health Day is October 10th, and there's a special collaboration to help raise awareness about the importance of mental health. Angela Lee Pucci, founder of Fightstory there in the middle, is here. We also have Ryan Arakaki from Information to the far left, and then we also have Jason Walter of Waiakea. Thanks guys for joining me today. Now we got a lot to talk about. You got swag right over here, but let's start off with the first question. What is United We Fight?
Okay. So United We Fight is a very special campaign that is in collaboration with Fightstory, my mental health nonprofit, and Waiakea and Information as well. This idea came, to raise awareness on the topic of mental health. September was Suicide Awareness and Prevention Month, and we're leading up to October 10th, which is World Mental Health Day. United We Fight for the battles unseen. And so this campaign is created to bring people together, to show that there's strength when we come together, and that everyone is facing unseen battles.
Absolutely. A lot of times you're thinking fighters, it's physical strength, right? But you got to just remember the inside, there's some battles going on as well. So I love what you folks are bringing here today, here on High Now Daily. Now let's just talk about this collaboration with these three of you coming together. What is that looking like?
Yeah, it's kind of cool how it came together. Angela is just such a super inspirational and motivational person, and she's actually our Waiakea Kokua initiative, which is our nonprofit ambassador. And we've been partnering with the guys at Information on this Collabs with Purpose campaign over the past year. And just talking stories with both sides and thinking about it, it really came to fruition that we should try to do something together. So we had a series of meetings. Angela brought the vision for the artwork on this. The team from Information brought it to life, and we've just been supporting, trying to just help and just shine more light on the work that she's doing, just in support to try to get help for more people who might be struggling out.
Very cool. Now, Ryan, I want to bring you into the mix. Talk to me about what you folks are doing in collaboration. I know that a lot of this merch is from you guys.
Yeah, so we actually did a rash guard, a hat, some t-shirts, and a hoodie. All the proceeds will be going to Angela's Fightstory as well. It's going to be available online on this Friday, October 10th, and then as well as the event that they were going to be holding at United.
Very cool. Okay, and then I'm not sure, Joey, can we get a little zoom in on this here? I wanted to talk about the symbolism behind what was created here on the back of this hoodie. Talk to me about that.
We're really, really proud to see this vision come to life. It's been a work in progress, but working with these two have been just, a pleasure, really, to come together for something so meaningful. So we have the hyena. The hyena is often, misunderstood, I think, misportrayed, but it's a very strong symbol for resilience. They can survive in some of the toughest conditions. So resilience and strength, and then in the center, kind of like resting on top of the head, is a moth. That's the symbol for us, for the transformation, for the healing, the journey that we all go through. And together, these two symbols represent our campaign, and it's uniting together for the battles unseen. Hyenas are also pack animals. They always hunt together and they're stronger together. And I think that community plays such a huge part in all of us. Ryan and I also, and Jason, from the jiu-jitsu community. And I think that it's helped us so much in so many different ways. And I think we're encouraging everyone who comes across this campaign to find their own community, to find strength in banding together with others.
Absolutely. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Of course, the drop you mentioned is coming up on Friday. Yep. And then day after that, day after World Mental Health Day, you guys are going to be doing something special at your guys' place. So for all the information, just scan the code right there on your screen. I think it's going to be an open mat session that you guys are doing.
Yes, we're having a no-gi open mat. Doors are open to anyone and everyone, so please come out and show up for that. Along with the open mat, we'll have the pop-up event where you can purchase this merchandise there at the gym. We're located inside of 24 Hour Fitness Pearl City. And we're going to have a nice talk story session afterwards too, to talk about what this campaign means to everyone. And yeah, it'd be nice for everyone to come out and show up. So
come out, show your support, and we're raising awareness, and then you get to buy some of this amazing swag. Jason, Angela, Ryan, thank you for joining me today.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. Cool, this looks really good, especially like this.
Welcome to High Now Daily. We're ending our trip here at Hawaii Baptist Academy, and I need to tell you guys that they have their open house on November 15th. It's going to be from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You get to tour all their facilities. They have 3 different campuses, K all the way through high school, but also I want to let you know that they also enroll preschool for up to 3 years for that kiki. So make sure you check that out, hba.net, register for that tour today. But also we got to get more testimonial from the students, right? I can't just say it myself. And we have Lena here and Brandon, some of the students. What grades are you guys?
I'm a junior.
Brandon?
I'm also a junior.
Okay. Now I'm going to grill you guys with some questions. You ready to go?
Yes.
I'm just kidding. So for being here as a student at Hawaii Baptist Academy, how does it shape you, and how is it also a great place for your family?
So as a former new student, I came during my freshman year. I was able to have a student ambassador, which kind of helped me get to know everyone, know the teachers. Then it was like my point of contact where I can just reach out to them and spend time with them. With the faculty here, as a new student, they really helped me feel welcome because they just encourage everyone to grow and then encourage everyone to work together as a team.
I love that. Even if you're coming in the middle of the school year, maybe in the middle of a grade, you feel comfortable kind of like entering this space, yeah? And then Lena, I want to go to you. How has Hawaii Baptist Academy kind of shaped you as a person, not just academics, but overall in general?
As a missional school, not everyone that comes here is a Christian or even has a faith to begin with, but I've met so many brothers and sisters in Christ because there are just so many opportunities for me to go deeper in my faith through student-led Bible study groups, through chapels, through our Christian Emphasis Week. The spiritual life here has really shaped me as a person and led me closer to God.
I love it. I mean, it's also with that too, it's such a beautiful campus to just explore your academics, your faith, find new friends. I mean, like we're here at this library, the new honor stream is right there. As we know, this is a very historical area in and of itself. So it's it's really great to kind of have this environment to learn. So I want to follow up with the next question. Like, what's your favorite experience being here as a student at Hawaii Baptist Academy?
Yeah, for sure. Any student, you can ask any of them, and they'll definitely say the grade level camps and the field days that we have, it's just a great 3 days you get to spend with all your classmates and grow deeper in fellowship with them and also grow deeper in your faith. After camp, I feel like I came out as a new person. I made some friends I never thought I'd be friends with before, and I just grew closer to God at the end as well with all my peers around me.
I'm all about it. Lenny, thank you for sharing that. It's not just a story, it's like a journey too.
Yeah.
I love it. And Brandon, let's talk about your favorite experience here at HBA.
Yeah, my favorite experience at HBA is the South Korea mission trip, which I was luckily able to go on. It was where we went to different organizations in Korea and we volunteered with them, like the senior center and also with Baby Box. And it was really rewarding for me because I could see firsthand of how my work really impacts others. And also throughout the trip, it was really amazing because you spend a lot of time with the same people, so I can make long-lasting, lifelong friendships.
Heck yeah, I could see you leading that group too in a future years coming to come. Yeah. Lenny, you need to tell us about the open house for the folks watching at home. Maybe they have Keiki that's coming to register open enrollment right now. Let's talk about that open house.
All right, Brandon, you want to tell a little about the date and when
Yeah,
it's
sure. So we have open house upcoming November 15th from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And it's basically you can come and tour any of our 3 campuses and you'll have a student ambassador where a student will come and tour you, they'll guide you along any classes, then you can ask them about your experiences and how they've grown as a person here.
Thank you so much, Brandon. And we're gonna share more details also in High Now Daily, but make sure you register for that open house at hba.net. There's more things to come, get all the details there. But for now, Rachel, I'm gonna toss it back to you.
Thanks so much, Nat. Yes, running a business means dealing with a lot of paperwork at times. Guidance is here to help alleviate the stress of all those administrative tasks. And joining me now, we've got the owner, Vincent. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Going good.
Awesome.
I know you've been in business, Guidance, for the last year now.
Yes.
Tell me how that's been.
Yeah, so it's been great. I mean, building a startup here in Hawaii has been a beautiful thing. Connecting with small business owners while we're building our product has been a great learning experience, and I'm glad to be able to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about Guidance.
Yes.
It's spelled a little different, but it sounds like Guidance, and that's exactly what you folks are doing. It's guiding people. Talk to me about this service.
Absolutely. So what it is a web application that built to streamline the paperwork for small business owners. So all of the permits and the licenses that they have to fill out in order for them to stay in compliance, we have automated that process for them. So that way, instead of them having to download paperwork and then having to fill it out manually, we've implemented it by using AI to be able to streamline that so that they can save time and then they can put more of the energy into their business.
Wow. Now, how did you even come up with this idea? And was it something that you were doing? You're like, man, I hate all this paperwork. I need someone to do it for me.
Yeah.
Do you guys do taxes?
Well, not yet. Soon to come. Right? So for me, I've had a business, a design consultancy many years ago. And so what I learned is that doing the business that I was drowning in paperwork. It left me burnt out. And that's something that a lot of small business owners face, is that they get burnt out from doing a lot of these administrative work. And I feel like it's an opportunity for small business owners to experience the freedom that they want to experience, which is why they even got started in the first place.
Got it.
Yeah.
So a lot of different things when it comes to filling out certain paperwork, but I mean, it really just cuts the work and the amount of time in half. Probably even more, right?
Yeah, very much so. So what we've done is we've started with the small businesses in the food and restaurant industry, and there's a special events permit that they have to complete that's very manual. And so what we've done is we've eliminated and shaved off hours of time that they would have to spend to do that and shrunk it down to about 10 minutes for them. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dealing with paperwork, honestly, and you're over there looking at the amount of paperwork. Sometimes you're doing it online. online and you're trying to fill out everything.
Oh,
but to
yeah.
have something or someone or an app or AI to help
Yeah.
you along with it, guidance to help you
Yes.
out with this, it'll just go by quicker and just
So much quicker.
less painful. Right?
Oh my gosh, so less painful, so that people can actually do the thing that they want to do, right? Like, you know, creating that poke, creating that great lay, anything that they had their heart desire on when they started, they now can put more of their energy on it instead of having to do a lot of paperwork.
Okay, now if people wanted to learn more about guidance, they wanted to talk to you and just get a lot more information, and maybe it's something that they would want to use for their business, where would they go? How should they get in contact?
Very easily. They just go to our website, which is guidens.com, so guidance.com. All of the information is there. They can sign up and they can download to use it for free.
What a great service, Vincent. Thank you so much for sharing with me and for sharing with our viewers today. Go ahead and check him out on his website, and that could be helping you out, you and all the small business owners out there. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more of Hi Now Daily. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Hi Now Daily. I got this brand new hoodie, United We Fight. Ah, man, I just gotta thank all of our guests for coming in today, and I wanted to show this here. This is such a cool symbol right here. Actually, you know what? The full screen is up. That's the information. That's all you need to know right there. United We Fight. It's a collaboration that's going on with Angela Lee Pucci. We got Waiakea and Information. They put together this incredible capsule, and you can shop the collection online, and they are also doing a pop-up right there. Scan the QR code. You're going to want to learn how they are supporting everyone out there, and of course raising awareness for mental health. We know World Mental Health Day is on October 10th, so we got to support, right? And then I wanted to bring things down here. Earlier in the show, we had Georgie. She was on with her goodies. Go ahead and shop her at the Windward Mall Farmers Market. She got bun cakes and banana bread, all kind goodies. Visit her on Sundays, every other Wednesday. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.